Hi, everyone. This is the final completion of the three messages that I've done 3 days in a row, and they all went together, and I was told to break them up. So this is the next one in conjunct with the last two. And this one is about still about accepting your challenges in life and ways to move through them. And again, they're giving you gratitude and thanks for all that you've gone through because everything that you're going through in your own life, any trials is only helping all of us see that as we break through of this illusion we call life, we are helping the collective. So every trial that you're going through, and some of you are super brave with the trials that you have aligned yourself to. And what you're gonna see in this message is Sophia says, thank you. Thank you for your service. So my name is Kristen Husted, and I am honored to be delivering these messages of wisdom and hope from Sophia, which means wisdom of ages, which also she is known as the feminine essence of the Holy Spirit. And this is new to me in the last now 2.5, 3 weeks of delivering them on YouTube for you all to learn from. I've learned from this wisdom for many years, but for the last year, I've been writing in my journal and channeling them in my journal and not knowing what to do with them until I got knocked over the head enough times to say, hey, step up to the plate and walk through your illusion of fear of what you think people will think about. And which I did. And so far, so good. All right. So this message, I will go ahead and start. This grand awakening back to who you truly are will take time, earthly time for some. And again, we say that is perfect. That is fine. That is how this is supposed to be. So let go of the judgment, let go of the comparison, and do your work of breaking free from this illusion of life. Now we realize many of you have agreed to very difficult life experiences. And for that, we say thank you for your service. But we also say now is the time to rise above. Now is the time where there is an accelerated energy on the earth to help propel you up and out of each situation you find so compressed and dense. Each situation that you believe to be a stuck point will now have an easier, more elegant solution. All you need to do is align your heart to the possibility of change and ask for assistance. It is that easy. Because we are now upon the land with you. We only need an invitation to assist you and guide you upon your path of renewal. Watch how the walls of difficulty fall apart. Watch how the disease leaves your body. Watch how the finances get solved. The difficult situations melt away. The antagonist person in your life quickly leaves your life. You see, we are here, we are here, we are here. You ask about the various timelines that life can present, and we say yes. There are many possibilities of change that await each person to their true path of renewal. But as we have been telling you, the time is now for all humanity who have chosen in their hearts to align to this great evolution of soul, where finally the awaited heavens will join the earthly realm in a great dance. A grand reunion of love will walk upon your land for 10,000 years to come. What a grand time you are in. We thank you all upon the earth right now, for you are bringing forth the greatest reunion ever. A party, a gala, an extraordinary event of such magnitude that the earth and the heavens are finally one. We say we are very excited, very, very excited to walk with you on the earth, to help you love and support you each day in any way you ask. We are extremely excited for humanity. Be of sober mind and spirit, for the old ways will come back into your mind and tell you this is a lie. How could this be? There is no way this could ever happen. You see, my children, what you think you become. What you claim claims you back. Be very cautious as we walk through this great awakening. Just ask daily, how good can this get? And we will meet you with the answers. That is our promise. It will look like this for you. How good can my life get? How good can my finances get? How good can my health get? How good can my relationships get? How good can my job get? How good can my home get? How good can my social circle get? How good can anything and everything get? Ask us open-ended questions about what you worry about, fear, and stress, and what you ruminate over will be answered. This is our promise. Next, let go of results. This is very, very important as we walk into this new age of Aquarius. For the answers you will seek will find a deep root in the old ways, which we are telling you will keep you stuck in the Kali Yuga stage and the denseness stage and the stage of lack and the stage of karma. Those timelines are over. Those timelines are done. The new era will not support those old energies. So, continuing on about your questions you ask, but when we answer, it will be better than the old. It will have new energy and life around it. It will come with peace and a knowing that you're always being supported and cared for and loved. You are asking and wanting to know how will this eventually look, actually look. And we say this, your finances will come when you need them. They will come in many ways. So let go of the old dollar bill, the old bank account, the old debt, the old way you looked at money. For now, abundance is in the land. For now, your needs will be met at each point of desire. This means we are waiting and providing. Align. Again, align your questions, your worries, your concerns, and let go and watch the magic happen. You say, how can this be? And we say, just ask once again. How good can it get? And we will answer. This is our promise to you. Now, we use this metaphor of finances in our explanation, but please, dear one, take that lesson we have just taught you and apply it to anything and everything. Again, we say, ask, how good can my health get? How good can my job get? How good can my relations get? And so on and so forth. This is enough for the manuscript for today. Rest now, and we will give you the next step. Thank you, Sophia. So that was a beautiful culmination of the three different lessons that came as one transmission. So they came with a mighty power, and they told me this is a lot to take in, and now they really want us all to start learning, truly deep diving is what I'm hearing, into the concepts that they keep having us learn. So we're going to go back and revisit it so that you learn it one more time, right? Because that's how learning happens. And repetition. Dr. Bruce Lipton talks about that in his book Biology of Belief. You got to rewire the subconscious mind. That little stinker has been rewired from age 7. And so we are doing rewiring of our computer hardware drive through these lessons. All right. So they're again reminding us this change will take earthly time. And that's how it's supposed to be. So you got to let go of the judgment and let go of comparison. And then do your work of breaking free from this illusion of life. They keep saying it's a play, an illusion, a school. They told me that in my book when I wrote that. That was a channeled book as well. And it was so beautiful just to see how that wisdom is a little more softer wisdom. This is more like, hey, we're in school now. So if those of you are on a beginning path, not a beginning path, I don't even like to say that, just started this journey, go to books that are a little more, or find books that are a little more softer and help you to navigate. And then maybe come back to these lessons, or if you want, just do like one of these lessons a week or whatever you want. So however you want to use this, it is here for you. And so then she goes on to say, now we realize many have agreed to this very difficult life, to their very difficult life experiences. And for this, she says, we say, thank you for your service. And then we also say, she says, now is the time to rise above. Now is the time where there is accelerated energy on the earth to help you propel out of each situation you find so dense and compressed. Now. We keep getting that over and over in all these messages. Now is the time. Now is the age of Aquarius. Now there's angels here. Now there's more energy here. Now is the time to stay in the now, for all answers are found in the now. So they keep coming back to now is the time. Now is the time. So each situation, she says, that you feel so stuck on, ask, right? And there'll be a solution, an elegant, easy solution. All you need to do is align your heart to the possibility of change and then ask for assistance. She reminds us it's that easy. Okay. So they're here for us. So then she goes on to say, watch the walls of difficulty break apart. Watch how the disease leaves your body. That's a big one for people. I'm going to say that one again. Watch how the disease leaves your body. Here's another big one. Watch how the finances get solved. Okay. Watch how the difficult situations melt away. Watch how that antagonist person quickly leaves your life. Okay. She says again, you see, we are here, we are here, we are here. And those who actually, I thought about this, those who actually conquered these lessons in that dense Kali Yuga stage, can you imagine what way showers they were? Holy cow, like they did it. They broke through the illusion in that denseness. Now we're coming here and we've got all this support. So let's take this opportunity. We have 10,000 years, so I guess there's no rush. And remember, time is of no essence. And remember, we are not one and done here. Like we can come back and learn these lessons as much as we want because we are multi-dimensional people. So beings, excuse me. So remember, we've learned a lot in these lessons. Okay, so now she hears me ask questions, and I've said this before, and then they'll answer. So you ask about the various timelines that life can present, and we say, yes, there are many possibilities of change that await each person to their true path of renewal. But as we have been telling you, the time is now for all humanity who have chosen in their hearts to align to this great evolution of soul, where finally the awaited heavens will join the earthly realm in a great dance. So she's saying that this timeline is where we're finally here to watch the heavens and the earth come together. That is your timeline. If you're on that timeline, then that is your timeline. And it's a grand reunion of love that will walk upon the land for 10,000 years. And then she goes on to say, what a grand time you're in. And we thank you so much for your service upon the earth right now. And you're bringing forth the greatest reunion ever. She says, a party, a gala, an extraordinary event of such magnitude that the earth and the heavens are finally one. And then she says, we're so very, very excited. And that's kind of fun just to hear how excited they are to walk upon the land with us. And they are extremely excited for humanity, is what she says next. So I love this one. They tell me this all the time. And when I used to hear this, I was like, be of sober mind and sober spirit. I'm like, well, that means don't drink anything. Well, maybe it does. You get to decide that for yourself. I'm just saying, be of sober mind and spirit. Now that means to me, be calm in your mind and be calm in your spirit. Okay. Be calm. And then she goes on to say, for the old ways will come back into your mind and tell you it's a lie. So if you sit there and you ruminate over and over again, I can't understand this. I don't understand this. I don't want to miss out. How do I get out of this relationship? How do I change my work? How do I? She's telling us that the old ways will come back into your mind and tell you it's a lie. Okay. It's very sneaky and cunning, that old energy. I wrote it in my book too. It's very sneaky and cunning energy. So it'll say, how could this happen? How could this be? And you'll sit there and you'll question. And when you find yourself questioning, stop and go, how good can this get? Okay. All right. So she goes on to say, my children, what you think you become. I'm actually going to say that again. She says, you see, my children, what you think you become. What you claim claims you back. Okay. Those are sobering words. Okay. We are in a U inverse. This is your universe, your soul's journey, your path. No one else's but yours. If you go into comparison, lack of, not enough, I'm not on the journey correctly, or I'll never get there. I'm going to read this again. What you claim claims you back. So stop claiming that. Leave open-ended questions. Okay, I don't understand about how good can it get. Okay, you got to do the work. You got to catch yourself. Rewire that looping thought of lack of, not enough. She goes on to say, be very cautious as we go through this grand awakening. Okay, ask daily again, how good can this get? And we will meet you with the answer. That is our promise. Okay, she keeps saying that. That is our promise. It will look like this for you. Okay, again, how good can my life get? How good can my finances get? How good can my health get? How good can my relationships and so forth, right? She keeps saying, ask about anything and everything. Ask open-ended questions about what you worry about, fear, stress, or ruminate over. And we will answer you the question. That is our promise to you. Okay. So again, they're saying that is our promise. So next, she says, and this is super important, let go of the results. This is very, very important because as we walk into this new age, the answers you're seeking will be deeply rooted in the old ways, which we are telling you will keep you stuck in the Kali Yuga stage, the stage of denseness, the stage of lack of, the stage of karma. Okay. She's saying those timelines are over. Those timelines are done. The new era will not support those energies anymore. So this new era of awakening where you're going to get the gifts of the spirit, where you're going to find this grand reunion of your soul, true essence of who you are walking on this earth, your looking at the old for old answers will not get you there. Okay. So then you go, well, how do I? You simply ask, how good can it get? Like, keep it super simple. When I catch myself worrying, we had like some finances come up, and I immediately went in my head, oh my gosh, it's Christmas, and we just did this and that, and we have this trip to go on. And I started to go in my head, and I go, well, I'm doing it. And I was like, okay, how good could it get? Let go of finances. Okay. Let go. And super cool. So continuing on about your question, again, they always listen to me and they say, yes, we will answer. We will make it better than the old. It will have new energy, new life around it. So she's saying, you will get an answer, and it will be better than the old. It will come with new energy and life around it. It will come with peace and a knowing that you're always being supported and cared for. Okay. I'm just going to say really quickly too, I have to say, through doing all these videos, which I'm so completely honored, I've had to give up on some of my work of bringing clients in, and it's been significant, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, how's this going to go? How good can this be? And yet I know this message that I'm giving you is where I'm supposed to be right now. So I have to trust that everything will work out. I don't know how. I don't know how. It's Christmas time. I don't know. I just have to say, how good can it get? And I'm going to watch and see, let's see how does this look? How does this work? But that was something I had to let go of just like a week ago, because I've been so deeply called to doing these. And so now she says, and we say this, your finances will come when you need them. They will come in many ways. So let go of the dollar bill, let go of the old bank account, let go of the debt, let go of the way you looked at money. For now, abundance is upon the land, for all your needs will be met at each point of desire. This means we are waiting and providing. So I love that. Okay. So again, she's saying, keep aligning your questions, let go, let the magic happen. Let's do this. Then she says again, that is our promise to you. So she says, we use this metaphor of finances in our explanation, but please, dear one, take that lesson we have just taught you and apply it to anything and everything. Okay. So everything, have open-ended questions, especially when you don't know how you're going to get through something. Okay. And then she keeps saying, and we will be there for you. Okay. So she says that's enough for the manuscript today. And so, again, super powerful. I'm going to not say anything else. I'm going to just let you guys go. That was a lot of knowledge and wisdom. I think you got it. I think we've knocked over in our head enough the words, how good can it get? So I hope you have a great day. Thank you for listening, and happy awakening.